Hello everybody, how are you today? It's another fabulous Friday, another Facebook Friday, Facebook Live every week at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time right here at the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio. I'm so happy to be with you today. Oh my gosh, what just happened out there? The snow. Oh my gosh, we've gotten lots of snow around here. And there's like, I don't know, I keep hearing plow trucks, and of course I'm kind of hoping one of them ends up in my driveway to plow that out. We'll see. If not, I'll be out there shoveling away at some point, but not right now because I've got lots to share with you guys. Let's see, what do I want to... I think I'm just going to kind of dive right in. There's not much new going on with me, so I kind of like to give a quick personal update, but it's funny because I was like, gosh, you know, sometimes I'm pretty darn boring, and my family is too, but you know what? I realized with everything that goes on in the world, that's okay. Boring is just fine with me. So there's just nothing really new to report. So when I'm going to worry about that, something pops into my head, I'll mention that. But I want to, one thing that we did recently, actually for basically the whole month of December on this Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio Facebook group, we did like a contest where if you posted a project, the idea in my mind anyway was, you know, everybody's working on like holiday cards and other treats and crafts, you know, for friends or little teacher gifts or whatever. So I thought, what a fun idea for everybody to take a quick picture, upload it to our Facebook group and share it with everybody so we could all see what everybody was working on. And then of course I had to turn it into a contest, right? Where let's see, every time you posted a project using current Stampin' Up! Product, because I want to make sure everybody's kind of seeing what's new, and not even necessarily what's new, but just, you know, something that you could actually purchase. Because otherwise, sometimes what happens when people post with old stuff is people are like, oh, I love that embossing folder or that stamp set or whatever, and it gets them all really excited, and then they can't get it. So that's why I try to make sure everybody knows, you know, be clear with that only Stampin' Up! Products and really only current Stampin' Up! Products, so that if people see those things, they'd be able to get them too. So I have names. I don't know, 50, 60, 70 names. I went through I went and like kept track all the whole month of December of every single person that, you know, posted. So I have my little list. I made these little, basically it's like a little slip of paper like this. It's just like a scrap piece of paper, and I wrote people's names on them. So some people, I'm trying to see who, I think one gal had like 19 entries in the drawing because she put like 19 different projects. So I've got my little basket right here. And what I was originally trying to decide, what am I going to give away? And I thought, you know, I don't want to decide what you guys get. So I'm going to draw two names. I'm shuffling them all up, if you can kind of see me. I'm going to draw two names out of here, and each of these people can pick a free Sale-a-Bration item, whatever they want. Well, almost whatever they want. One of the $50 free items. So because there are two items in there that are like valued, you know, you have to spend $100 to get those, so you can't have those. Maybe if you put in a $50 order, then I would let you get one of those. Otherwise, yeah, any of the $50 free with an order item in the Sale-a-Bration catalog. Okay, so I'm shaking these. I don't know if you can hear me. I always want you to know that I am legit here. I am, you know, I'm on the up and up. I'm not picking, what did I say last time, my favorite. And you know what? Everybody's my favorite, so that would be really hard to do too. So let's see. Shaking, shaking, shaking. Okay, here we go. Here is the first name. Oh, you guys can see it, but it's backwards, right? Oh, it's Hope Shaw. Can you guys even see that? Maybe a little bit. Okay, so Hope. And you never know, she actually was one of the people that had like a ton of postings on the Facebook group. So maybe she'll get you know, she had a lot of entries in there, but really it only takes one to win. So hopefully we spread it around a little bit, but let's see. So the next entry is, oh, Shirley Kitzmiller. Yay! So she always does some beautiful holiday cards, and she was making them and took a quick picture and popped it on our Facebook group. So Shirley and Hope, okay? So both of you ladies, Shirley Kitzmiller and Hope Shaw, congratulations. You guys are the winners of that Facebook group, you know, the picture posting contest, whatever. There wasn't an official name for it, but you guys get the idea. And if you're not sure how to post, let's see. Oh, this is so weird. It says that somebody's watching, but it won't tell me who. Well, hello, whoever it is. Oh, there's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I know you were not so feeling good earlier this week. But let's see, what was I saying? Oh, how to post, because I know there was a question about that. Like, how do I post on here? So I'm going to try to tell you what I do. So if you take a picture, I always use my phone, right? And then if you pull up that picture, there's like on my phone, there's like an arrow. If you click on that arrow, hi Sarah, and then it'll give you options. You know, do you want to send it in a message? Do you want to send it in an email? And then one of them is Facebook. So click on the little F for Facebook. And then when you go there, typically you can kind of type something in. And mine, it'll show my name, Amy How Frillici at the top. And there should be a little arrow. And if you click on that arrow, it's like a drop down. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, when you click on that little arrow, it should give you, you know, if you want to post like to somewhere else. So you type group, and then you usually have to type in the name, like the first few letters of the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio group. So type in like G-A-T-H-E-R, like gather, and it should pop up for you, especially if you're in the group. If you're not a part of our group already, then go over there and ask to become a member. And as soon as I see that, I'll okay that, because everybody is welcome on this group. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that. But feel free. I'm going to be doing another contest too. I haven't quite decided what. I keep saying that. It's in the works, right? So as soon as I figure out what it is, I'll post it on the Facebook group. I'll tell you guys on the Facebook Live, and then get your postings up there, because you'll get some more free stuff, or your name will get entered in the drawing to win some more free stuff. So again, congratulations to Hope and Shirley. I'm going to make sure to keep those. Hold on one second. Moving them aside, because I always tell you guys how crazy this table gets, so I don't want to lose those names. Not that I would forget, because I could always look back, right? Okay, what do we want to do next? Let's see. Oh, so last week I told you guys about Sale-a-Bration. It had really just begun, right? We're only in like the first week and a half of it. And I know I mentioned the starter kit, and I've had lots of questions on it, so I want to go over it one more time, because I'm going to, first of all, give a quick shout out to one of the gals in my downline that bought the starter kit like a couple years ago. She just, let's see, she reached like $500 in sales already in the month of January, which when you do that during Sale-a-Bration, Stampin' Up! Gives extra host benefits. Nancy, yay, you are on perfect timing. Hello, hello, hello. I'm giving a shout out to you actually right this minute. So Nancy Gulick reached over $500 in sales, like I said, already in the month of January. And let me check my list to be sure here. But yeah, so starting at $500 in sales, and this is actually an accumulation of sales through the whole Sale-a-Bration period. So it starts on January 3rd and it runs through March 31. So they'll keep adding and adding and adding all your sales. But Nancy's already gotten to that first level, which is $500. So she is going to get one free catalog product valued up to $25. And you know what? She's probably going to get more than that, because she will be on a roll. When she gets up to $1,000, what does it say? You get 2 catalog products valued up to $30. And the reason why I'm sharing this, because I always love to kind of give shouts out to gals that are in my group, that are in my downline, because I want you guys to, you know how well they're doing, but also to know that anybody can do this. It's not some exclusive group that, there's something special about being a part. I mean, it is special, right? But the only kind of criteria to become a part of that group, to be in my downline, is to buy the starter kit. And basically, it is an awesome deal. So I'm telling you this because I want you to understand how easy it is to get the starter kit. And then right now, all the awesome benefits of being a demonstrator. You get all this extra stuff during Sale-a-Bration. The other thing that happens, so they reward based on sales. Like I said, January through March 31, kind of keeps building and building and building. You can top out if you get over $5,000 in sales during basically that 3-month period. You get 6 catalog products valued up to $40 each. So that is awesome, right? Then the other thing that you can do is, so once you buy the starter kit, if you get someone to buy the starter kit through you, then your first person, they call them recruits, your first recruit, you get any catalog product valued up to $25. Then for your second recruit, that second person that takes advantage of the awesome starter kit deal, you get that any catalog product valued up to $25 and 15,000 flex points. And flex points mean more free stuff. I'd have to look, I haven't looked at it in a little bit, but 15,000 flex points is like at least $100 in free stuff. So it's like a total no-brainer to try to, you know, if you buy the kit, then like share it with other people because it's an awesome deal, and then you get free stuff too. So let me review one more time. I want to make sure everybody understands the starter kit and kind of what's involved and how it works. But I'm already like totally dry mouth, so I got to get a quick sip of water. Give me one sec. Okay, sorry. You know me, I get super excited about this. Okay, so the starter kit deal is always pick $125 in product and pay only $99 plus sales tax. There is no criteria on what that $125 in product is. You can buy $125 in snail refills if that's what you really wanted. It's whatever you want out of either the annual catalog or the occasions catalog. And you just can't go over $125. So I always tell people get as close as you can without going over. Then during Sale-a-Bration, you get to pick 2 free stamp sets. And I went through the index in the back of the annual catalog, and there are at least a couple of sets that are valued like $50, $52. So you could essentially get another $100 in free product. So now you're up to like $225 in free product, and you're only paying $99 plus sales tax. And someone's saying, yes, isn't that awesome? It is amazing. And then you always get 20% off of every single order that you put in. Plus, and I just kind of heard this recently and didn't really know that because I guess I just don't know a lot about other direct sales companies, but it's my understanding that in a lot of cases, other companies don't allow their demonstrators or whatever they're called in their company or their system, they don't allow them to get the same benefits that the customers receive, and that's not the case with Stampin' Up! So for example, you buy that starter kit, you put an order in, host benefits start at $150 for customers and demonstrators for every kind of order that you could possibly put in. $150 order gets you 10% in free stuff. So demonstrators, if you buy the starter kit, you can take advantage of that also. Plus, hello Amy Jo, how are you? During Sale-a-Bration, for every $50 order that you put in as a demonstrator or for your customers or whoever gets that free Sale-a-Bration item. The other amazing thing that I love to make sure everybody knows about is once you buy that starter kit, what I think is like the total sweet spot, like the sweet deal, is if you can put in a $250 order, which I know it sounds like a lot, right? But you would get 10% in host rewards, so that's $25 in free stuff, plus Stampin' Up! Kicks in another $25, so that's $50 in free host benefits, right? Plus 5 free Sale-a-Bration items. That is amazing. And then you're already halfway to that, the demonstrator rewards at $500 in sales. You get another free catalog product valued up to $25. So it's just an amazing time to buy the starter kit and get a good size, you know, one of those decent orders in, and then you never know. People that you know, typically if you're doing this, you have friends that do this also. So let them know, hey, I bought the starter kit. Do you want to order anything? Do not give them your discount. That is against Stampin' Up! Policy. I do not do that for anybody, right? When somebody puts an order in through me, they have to pay the full 100%. If they want the discount, they have to buy that starter kit too. Okay, so just kind of, it's easy. Just say, you know, if people ask you, hey, can you give me your discount? No, you can't. It's against Stampin' Up! Policy. If Stampin' Up! Ever found out, your demonstrator ID could be like terminated. So it's just not worth worrying about that, I don't think. So anyway, it's just an amazing, Sale-a-Bration is an amazing time of year, I think. So let me know if you have any questions. I always talk a mile a minute because I get super excited, but I've been telling lots of people about that starter kit, and I want to make sure that, you know, hopefully I clarified it, and if not, let me know. Oh, the other thing, because people still do ask me about this, is once you buy the starter kit, you can still come to any classes and events we have at the Stamp Studio. It's not like, oh, you have to kind of do your own thing now. We're all part of this huge group. Everyone's always welcome. I have tons of people that buy the starter kit through me. A lot of them are actually even in my club. So they're club members that come to a class every single month. what they do is they put like the minimum order in to meet their club kind of requirement, and then they put everything else in terms of orders through their own demonstrator ID number because they get that 20% off. And why wouldn't you do that, right? So let's see. I feel like there was something else, but I can't think of what it is right now. So, okay, I'm not going to worry about that. But let me know. If you have any questions, you can even post them right on here, like write a comment, because your question might be somebody else's question too. So type that right in, and after I'm done with the live video, or if I see it on here, I can try to answer it. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, because I'm happy to answer those questions. And this deal goes from now until March 31. But obviously, Rosa, hello, how are you? The sooner you get the starter kit, the sooner you can start earning some more of those demonstrator benefits that I told you about back at the beginning of the Facebook Live video here. So let's see, what else? I always have on my list. I think I know, I just want to make sure everybody knows, this week, so the second week, or the second Wednesday of every month is also always the Simple Beautiful card class down at the Stamp Studio. So we actually just had that one on Wednesday. That was anytime from 4 until 9. But maybe that's why I'm talking so fast too, because I have class at 1 o'clock today. So it's always the second Wednesday of every month, and then the following Friday. So this is the following Friday, January 12th. It's from 1 to 3 p.m. Yay! I know. I'm excited about it too. So yeah, I got to get the Facebook Live video done so I can shoot down to the studio and have class. Everything's already all set up. So other than, of course, I had to run there this morning and get a few things that I need for today's video. So I got to make sure to get those back to the studio. But anyway, so I still have room too. I mean, if you're hanging out with me right now and you want to come down to the Stamp Studio at 1 o'clock and make some cute cards, I'm going to show you guys those probably next week. I'll share those on the Facebook Live, or some of them anyway. So, so mark your calendars though, because every single month, the second Wednesday of the month, which happens to be February 14th next month, and I'm going to keep it. I was going to ask everybody, take a survey at class, do you want me to do it or not? But hopefully, you know, maybe if people have evening plans, maybe you can come right at 4 or 5 o'clock. Oh, Rosa says they are super cute too. Thank you. I know, it's all Stampin' Up! And all the awesome products they have. They make it really easy to create super cute projects, right? Everybody knows that. So, okay, so yeah, next month, February 14th, anytime from 4 to 9 p.m. or Friday afternoon, February 16th, from 1 until 3 p.m. And I am very religious. Like every single month, you could like flip your calendar, find the second Wednesday, know I'm having class from 4 to 9. 2 days later on Friday, I'm having class from 1 to 3. Flip the calendar the next month. So, you know, there's a random occasion when I can't do it. And I'll let you guys know when that is. But yeah, so if you missed it this month, come hang out with me next month, because we'll be making more cute stuff using, you know, new product from the Occasions catalog and new Sale-a-Bration stuff. What is next week is our group gathering, which is basically for anyone that has bought the starter kit, or if you're thinking about buying the starter kit, come hang out with us. We have an amazing group of gals that come to these group gatherings every month. We do raffles, we do show and tell, so bring any projects you've made lately using current Stampin' Up! Stuff and share it with everybody. We have a creative challenge. This month our creative challenge is to make like a 3D or treat kind of a Valentine project. So basically anything but a card, like a Valentine, you know, goodie or something, you know, something you might give to people on Valentine's Day. So that's our creative challenge for this month, and names get entered into a drawing if you participate in show and tell, if you participate in the creative challenge, or if you even post, if you're a member of the Inkspired Stampers downline group. If you post, there's another Facebook group for just the people in my downline. If you post on there, then your name gets entered into a drawing to win free stuff. So I love to give away free stuff, because I mean, I know when I used to go to meetings, that was like the most fun part, was when I walked out the door and had all this cute fun stuff that I got to go home and play with, and I didn't have to pay for it. What else? We do make and takes. Hi Deb, how are you? We're talking about the group gathering next Tuesday. Deb always comes, so if you have questions about it, ask Deb. She can tell you. I think she likes them. She comes every month. So, oh, there's Nancy again. Maybe she popped out and in. I don't know. Hello Nancy, how are you? So yeah, that's next Tuesday. That's always the third Tuesday of every month. Anytime, well, not anytime. That one's from 7 to 9 is the group gathering. Did I say we do make and take? So we're going to play with some awesome Sale-a-Bration stuff this month. There's just a lot. There's a ton. It's just a great kind of group with sharing and creatively and giving some business tips. So it's not just for people that want to run a business. Basically, if you consider yourself like a hobbyist where you just buy the starter kit to get the discount on your stuff, certainly it's a wonderful place for everybody to be a part of. So come hang out with us, especially, like I said, if you have questions about the starter kit. It's a great place to come and talk to people, because people get kind of like, oh, they get nervous about what the commitment is, and talk to these people because they've already done it and they can tell you what the commitment is, which basically the commitment is to put in $300 in orders each quarter. And when you start in the middle of a quarter, which you always start in the middle of a quarter, they kind of waive that quarter. So we're right now in January, so we're in the middle of the first quarter. So you actually have until June 30th to put $300 in orders in, which we all know that's really not that difficult to do, right? So keep that in mind. I'd love to have you join us. If you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer those questions. I gotta walk up here and check my list. Oh, I know, the last thing. Bingo! We are playing bingo at the Stamp Studio. This is something I do basically 3 times a year when the new catalogs come out. So bingo, what we do is I buy a bunch of prizes that we like play bingo, and then when you get a bingo, you know, you yell bingo, right? And then you get to pick one of the prizes. And we play, I think it's at least 6 games of bingo, and we do a couple of make and takes too. So there's bingo, and then there's stamping, and then at the end we do something called a grand prize coverall game. And I sell boards. They're $5 each. You can buy as many boards as you want, and then basically whoever the winner is the one that covers their board first. You get that whole pot, so everybody that bought the boards, for every $5 that's put in, plus I put another $25 in the pot, you get all that free stuff. So it is an awesome deal, because basically you come, it's $30 for the night. Oh, I make cute treats for you too. You always get product. So think of it as like it's $30 for a night out of fun, playing bingo. I make treats for you. I give you free product. You get the make and takes, and then hopefully you are the bingo. You know, you win like a time or two on bingo, and then you win some more free stuff. So plus maybe you win that grand prize coverall, and people have won up to like $100 in free stuff. So it is pretty amazing. And let's see, RSVPs. Did I say when we're doing that? I don't think I even did. It is Wednesday, January 24th from 6 until 9 p.m. is bingo, but I have to order all the prizes, and I order prizes based on how many people are coming. So I need RSVPs by this Monday, January 15th. RSVP and prepayment, because this is one that I really need to hold people to. Like if they say they're going to come, you really have to come, because I buy all the stuff in advance to like give the prizes out. So that's why I request prepayment in advance too. So just give me your credit card, and then we can charge that, and you're all set. If something comes up at the last minute and you're not able to come to bingo, I always have people that are there, and sometimes Lily's there too, although I think she's got dance on Wednesday. Anyway, I always find people to play your bingo boards for you, so you can still participate kind of remotely, and then we do your make and takes for you and all of that too. So, but let me know. I'd love to have you join me. We always have an awesome time playing bingo. I think I always have to, let me check. Oh yeah, what I want to show you guys now is my next class to go. I've changed how I'm doing things just a little bit this year, and so I want to show you guys the cards and kind of the format. I've been trying to do a lot of advertising about this, because I'm really hoping, you know, because I know a lot of people that second Wednesday of the month and the following Friday doesn't work for them. So this is a great option if you want to make cute cards. This is a way to be able to do that without actually having to come to the studio, and then you can make them whenever you like, whenever it's convenient for you. So, okay, this is the point where you turn your head away, because I'm going to move the camera down. Hold on. Okay, get super quiet. I try not to like wiggle it too much, right? So you're probably seeing the ceiling. Now you're seeing the table. Okay, and what's awesome is, I hate to say It's awesome because it's not sunny, but I think you guys, the glare isn't here. Last week was really annoying. I'm sure I watched it back and I apologize. I might have to just find somewhere else to do the videos when it's super bright like that. Okay, gotta grab another sip of water. Okay, so this is the stamp set. It's called Picture Perfect Birthday Stamp Set that I am using on this Class to Go kit. What happens is there are 4 options for this class, okay? Option number 1, you get the Picture Perfect Birthday. It's a photopolymer stamp set. Okay, so you get this stamp set, and then you actually get a full pack of, this is called the Picture Perfect Party Designer Series paper stack. And let's see, I'm going to leave one in there so I can slip it back in. But can you guys see? So, and I've seen a ton of cards where they literally like cut these bows out and then stick them on the card. This side of the paper, I think I've got it all set. Yeah, these are all photographic images, they said. So basically, they made all of these little projects and then they put them on a table and they took a picture of them and then they turned it into paper. So same thing with the bows. They made all these paper bows, took a picture of them, and then made it into paper. So can you guys see? I mean, oh, oops, I'm flinging my paper all over the place. These cookies look so good. Every time I see them, I'm like, oh, I wish we had one of those cookies. I'd really like to eat one. And then let's see what else. I guess I'm not showing you the back either. So the other side is just kind of, oh look, the balloons too. Just some really fun, bold colors. Look at the donuts too. I've seen lots of people cutting the donuts out and putting them on cards too. And then just lots of kind of geometric prints. Oops, those are upside down. You guys want to see those too, don't you? So those candles, so they took a picture of the candles. Sorry, this is kind of flipping all over the place. There's some confetti and then some party horns and then some party hats. And I really think they made a lot of this stuff because it actually looks like the paper that's on the opposite side. Can you see? That paper is what they used to make that party hat. So they're just so awesome. They come up with so many good ideas. And then there's the reverse side, right, with all those kind of geometric prints. So this paper is awesome, right? So you're going to get the stamp set, the paper, and then you are going to get 8 cards. We're going to make 2 of each of them. So you're going to make 2 of this card, you're going to make 2 of this card, you're going to make 2 of this card, and you're going to make 2 of this card, right? So I also send you a tutorial, so I tell you step by step how to put everything together. I will do all of your embossing, like this piece is embossed with the new stripe embossing folder. I'll do your die cutting, because those are some of the scallop oval and then the oval framelit. You do your own stamping with your stamp set and your own ink. So I give you a list of all of the ink colors too. Actually, I can tell you them. You will need, for this class, you'll need Peekaboo Peach, Bermuda Bay, Lemon Lime Twist, Pool Party, and Berry Burst. Those are the colors that will totally match with everything that's in here. If you have other colors that you think will work, try it and see. What else was I going to say? Was there something else? You get, well, did I say this? You get the full PDF tutorial that tells you step by step how to put everything together. Okay, so that option number 1 is $43 for the whole kit and caboodle. Now, option number 2 is if you already have the Picture Perfect Birthday Stamp Set, so you don't need that, or you're going to order it on your own, right? You will get a pack of the paper still, and you'll get all of the cards here, and 2 of each of them. Again, so you're going to get 8 cards, 2 of each of them, plus the PDF tutorial. That option is $29. But I just want to make sure you know you have to do your own stamping. So if you don't have this stamp set, you know, if you think you have something else that will work, great. If not, go to option number 1. I am not like upcharging for any of this. Basically, I take the price of the stamp set, the designer series paper, and then add tax and shipping. And then I do charge, you know, for the to-go kit itself. Okay. Options number 1 and 2 ship priority mail. They're $7 to ship to you if you're not local. If you would like to just pick the tutorial and the kit up at the stamp studio, just pick studio pickup as the option, and then your shipping fee is waived. Hi Nikki, how are you? Let's see. So option number 3 is if you have all of this stuff, or you're going to get all this stuff on your own and you just want the PDF tutorial. And that one I can email right to you so you can get started immediately on that one, okay? Then option number 4 is for anybody that is in my downline. This is anybody that's in the Inkspired Stampers group, if you're a member of that group. And remember, it's super easy to become a member, right? All you have to do is buy the starter kit. Then you get this, the tutorial and the make and takes, all of the parts and pieces for the make and takes, 2 of each of them, so 8 cards. You get that for only $12. I want you guys to order your stamp set and your designer series paper through your own demonstrator ID number so you can get your discount. But this is kind of the new thing that I'm doing, is I realized, you know what, I want anybody that's in my downline, I want to give you guys like a significant perk, a big savings on these to-go classes. So let me know if anybody's interested in that. If you have any questions, let me know as well. I do not have any of this product in stock because they don't, Stampin' Up! Doesn't let us do that. So I have to order everything. I have to order the stamp set. I have to order the designer series paper. I'll get everything cut and prepped. I order on January 26th. That's the last day to be able to order this class to go. And then those class to go kits will be ready by February 7th. I'll either ship them out or I'll have them down at the stamp studio by February 7th. It does, that extra time in there between the cutoff of January 26th and having them ready to go by February 7th is because I have to order everything, and it takes like a week to 10 days depending on probably weather, especially right now, and how busy Stampin' Up! Is too, how fast I get the product to be able to finish up the to-go kits. Okay, so please let me know. I'd love to have you join me in that class to go. I had so much fun. This paper is awesome. The stamp set is awesome. Just a really, really cute class. Okie dokie. Now I think I am ready. I'm going to pull my grid paper out here. I'm going to get that lined up so I know. Does that look like, am I in? I think I'm in kind of the full image there, right? So now I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations. These are, and I know I kind of was telling you guys, actually I'm going to show you one thing first now that I say that. These are all projects that we made at that new Occasions Catalog and Sale-a-Bration kickoff event a couple of weeks ago. I've been kind of teasing you guys with like, oh my gosh, we made this and we made that and we used this and we used that. And so now I actually am going to show you guys all these things. So the first one is, can you guys see, this is a really cute card box. So this is actually a kit that we sell in the Occasions Catalog. Oh, I wonder if I could find it. Let me see, just so I can show you guys. I had this catalog flipped open for another purpose. Yes, okay. So can you see on page 16, it is the Perennial Birthday Project Kit. Okay, I'm gonna lift this up so you guys can see it a little bit better, right? Okay, so this is it. It's that awesome box. I keep telling everyone I would buy this kit just because the box is so stinking cute, but then you get all the parts and pieces, can you see right here, to make 16 cards. You see that? Ooh, make 16 cards. I have to set this down so I can point. So you're going to make 4 of each of these cards, and I'm going to show you the cards because this is one of, I wanted everybody this, I just thought this kit was too cute not to share with everybody. So when they came to class, they got to pick. They only could pick one because I only had one kit, so I needed to make sure I had enough for everybody, but they get to pick one card and make it, and then obviously see all the others, plus see the cute box. And then sold separately, so the kit, the project kit itself is $27. And then can you see, this is the Perennial Birthday Stamp Set. So just a really cute stamp set. And this is a set that you do need if you want to make these projects exactly like they're showing here. That stamp set sells $30 for wood mount or $22 for clear mount. Okay, so now I want to show you these cards. And get some more water. Okay. So check this out. So it's got this cute little thingy there to kind of hold it in place. Ooh, and the other thing I forgot to tell you guys about. Okay, so without spoiling it, can you guys see they give you these little stickers so that you can, so there are tabs. So the January, February, March. March. So this would be a tab, and you can write everybody's birthday on here, and then when you put these inside, then you can even line up the birthday cards right inside here. So you're like totally organized. So when January's done, then you go to February and you have everybody's February birthdays, and then you put all those birthday cards behind here, and then as you make more, you just keep adding and adding and adding. But you can be super organized, all ready to go for the year. If you have enough cards, just get them all in here and have them all ready to go. And that's like half the battle, isn't it? Right? Like remembering the birthdays. So you got to be able to, you know, make sure you're looking at this like every week or so, and then actually get them written and mailed out. But that half the battle is that organization to find birthday cards for everybody that you think like kind of go with their personality, right? Okay, so what else is in this cute box? Well, they give you the instructions. I'm not going to go through all those, but that's the idea there. They give you the instructions. Oh, I've got, so this is an example why these kits are so awesome if you don't have the big shot, for example, because they have already kind of perforated, so you just punch these things out. They've already got the ink around the banner, so you just do your stamping and then pop that right out. Okay. Here, these were already printed on, right? I'm kind of teasing you guys with all the extra things. Oh, here's some pretty gold ribbon that you get. And then some, this is Night of Navy Baker's Twine that we used on the cards. And then you get envelopes. So I stamped on those envelopes too to kind of coordinate with the cards. I've got a few extra card bases left. So, okay, now to show you the actual cards. We'll flip one over at a time. Okay, so this is the first one. And like I said, that was the pre-printed on there. So you just did your stamping, cut some ribbon, cut a bow, and pop it on. So they're simple too, but they're super duper cute, right? And then there's this guy right here, and I love all the gold accents too. So kind of some gold foil on that card base. We did the stamping, and that was already printed, and added our ribbon and twine. And then, oh, this one was fun too. They gave you these balloons, so you just pop these out, and then can you see there were some little stickers on there that we just added, those little tassels, stamped our happy birthday, and put that one together. And then here was the last one. Isn't that, oh, I love that, the floral print on there. We did our stamping and added our ribbon and our bow. So again, not difficult cards, but really, really cute ones. So you could have 16 cards all ready to go in your little kit, all filed away for everybody. And then add more cards to it if you need more. So that was one of the projects. Like I said, they got to pick one of the cards and make that and see all the others. So that was one of them that we did at that new Occasions Catalog Kickoff event. Now I'm actually going to demonstrate. I feel like that is not, I don't know. Is it straight? I can never really tell. So I'm going to show you. I've got my catalog open here. Look at these super cute, and these were simple, super simple, cute cards. Oops, I've got my pieces here. We'll move those over. Okay. So this is the first one. It says, "You Warm My Heart." And these are the new, this is, and you cannot tell, but these are super thick white. They're like a narrow white note card. Oh, it's not on this page, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. So just to really, it's only, I think, like 4.5 by 2.5, so not very big. And then they give you these cute little narrow envelopes to put your card in, right? So we made, and actually everybody got to make one of each of these. So they made this card, and then this one with, of course, another little liner on the inside says "Beautiful Friend," right? And then our last one says "Wishing you a lovely day," with another liner inside. So I want to show you how to, these, obviously they're simple, but I love to kind of show you the product that we used. So I'm going to show you that, because this paper is, they just kind of hit the ball out of the park with all of the designer series paper that they have in this Occasions catalog. So this is the Tutti Frutti designer series paper stack, and can you see, I'm going to try to get as close as I possibly can, because this paper is so much fun. They've got all these kind of fruity images, and then just some other bold patterns, so you can kind of pick. And then here, if you look over here, you can kind of see more examples of these. Shoot, I just got I got a text, so I got to swipe it out of the way because I can't see what you guys are seeing. Yeah. So yeah, can you see all of these things? Now I want to respond to that text. but I can't. Nancy, tell Sabina she's welcome to come to card class today. I think that's what her text was. I swiped it out of the way so quickly. So yeah, will you send her a message and let her know she's welcome to come to class? Because I won't be able to tell her until I get done with this Facebook Live video. So thank you. I would appreciate that. Okay, so anyway, this is all the fun stuff that comes in this suite. We're not using a lot of these products, but I'm just kind of scanning around so you can see. And then we're definitely using that designer series paper. Okay. Let's get started. Here is this is how the note cards come. I've got 2 of them here. But so it's already scored, so it's ready to just kind of make that fold. And I don't think can you guys hear? Thanks, Nancy. I appreciate it. They're just so thick, so they're just really nice, sturdy. And then here's one of the envelopes before I put the liner inside. So they're just really cute, simple. Oh, I love that kind of tall, narrow look to them. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more things out so I am ready to go. Scoot that over a little bit more. Okay, so we are going to do this card right here because that's what I brought over in terms of supplies. So I've already cut this paper, and so I trimmed it down. This is part of that Tutti Frutti Designer Series paper, so I cut it down to 4 inches by 2 inches, okay? We are just going to adhere that right on. So I guess I'm going to have to move these. I kind of wanted you guys to be able to see them, but I don't think there's enough room for it all. So I'm just using my snail adhesive here. I'm going to put some on each of the 4 corners. I'll worry about that later. Okay, I'm folding that, and then I'm just going to pop this guy on. So that's very simple. And you can obviously make that, like if you didn't want quite as much border, maybe make it like 4 1/4 by 2 1/4, and then there'll only be a little bit of the white card showing. I really liked showing a little bit more of that white around the edge. Then we are going to use, and gee, I thought I brought it over here. So it was late last night when I was getting oh yeah, it's right here in front of my face. Okay, so we used for a couple of these cards the Lovely Wishes stamp set. So let's see, this one right here, Wishing You a Lovely Day. Can you see that one? Went right there, right? And then we're going to use this You Warm My Heart. Can you see that one right there? And this time I used Lemon Lime Twist ink here, but that was done at the studio, and I was just afraid to bring too many things home and then forget them for class this afternoon. So we're going to use real red ink instead on this one, but it'll be the same idea, right? Okay, so I got my real red ink, and I've got just a strip of Whisper White cardstock. The nice, easy tap, tap, tap. We're going to press straight down, lift straight up. You warm my heart. What a sweet sentiment, right? And then, okay, well, I want to show you guys this. So this, when I saw these cards, they were on display at the Stampin' Up! On Stage convention that I went to back in November, and I just thought they were so cute. So of course I knew whenever I see cute stuff, oh, we're gonna have to make that in class sometime. So when I got home though, I realized they have these little scallop circle punches. There are new punches that are in the Occasions catalog. Well, I didn't have those, so I used, this is one of the layering circle framelits with that scallop edge. Then, of course, in the meantime, I have since gotten my 1 3/8 inch circle punch. Hi, Laura, how are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're good. So anyway, I wanted to show you because, so I punched this little yellow piece out so you can see how kind of the difference. So this must be like, if this is 1 3/8 inch, this must be 1 1/2. So it's just like 1/8 of an inch wider is all. But we're going to use, I'm hoping it's going to work because that does fill up quite a bit of space, but I think we're going to be okay. So I want to show you guys because I didn't have those before. So we're going to use that little 1 3/8 inch scallop circle punch. And I'm actually, it is going to fit, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to punch it with my new circle punch, and I just love the punches. I mean, not that the Big Shot is difficult, but it's kind of nice to just be able to punch things out. So I'm always thrilled when they come out with more punches. And we are going to use this teeny tiny little flower. We're going to kind of stamp him right in the corner there. Okay? So I did that purposefully. I didn't want to stamp that and then try to punch it out because I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough room. So I did that. Normally I would stamp everything and then punch, but I didn't know how much room I was going to have. So for that one time only, I stamped after I punched, which is unusual, right? Okay, and then so easy, right? So you could make a ton of these cards in no time at all, and they'd make a great gift. Actually, there's a little I'm gonna have to show you guys that because I have been having so much fun with that die. So give me one sec. There's a box that these little note cards would fit in perfectly. Okay, so there's one in Lemon Lime Twist and one in Real Red, right? But I gotta show you the box because you could make up a bunch of these cards and then put them in this cute box. And I'm gonna demonstrate how to make a box with this, but can you see the Lots to Love box framelits dies? This piece right here makes a box that the narrow note cards and envelopes, they fit perfectly inside there. You cut 2 of these out and adhere them on the sides. So I'm gonna show you, I promise, I'm gonna do a demonstration with that die next week because I've made some really, really, really cute Valentine treats for everybody that are club members. And if you guys want info on how to become a club member, let me know because I always like to make cute treats for everybody. Anything else? I think that's it. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. So look, so the envelope then, we take our, and this was another cute idea that I saw it on stage. This is the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. And I'm going to just punch that out. That's all. Oh, there, look at the back of this paper. Oh, that watermelon, isn't that so cute? There's something about that color combination that I really, really love. Okay. So then I am going to add some snail adhesive, I'm going to give a good amount on this one to make sure it stays on. But it's amazing how much thicker the envelope felt once I put this little liner in there. So just kind of get it, and you know what, if it's not perfect, it's okay. There, I think that's good. Okay, and then I just push, fold, or not, well, adhere it down basically. But isn't that cute? So you can do these liners. Did you see all of these? All the cute, and you could do them in any colors that you would like. Okay, so that was another project that everybody got to make. So can you see what I'm doing here? I'm showing you all the cute projects that you missed out on, so you never want to miss out on another class again, right? Because everything is always so cute that we play with. Someday, maybe, I don't know, when I retire or something, I'm going to be one of those demonstrators that makes all this stuff up ahead of time and can show you ahead of time so you know what we're making. In the meantime, I just say, you know what? We always make cute projects. I promise. I mean, I think rarely is there anything that you're not going to love. And if you really don't love something, I guess you could make 2 of another card. Yeah. So anyway, oh my gosh, I want you guys to come hang out with me at the stamp studio is basically what I'm saying. And I promise we'll make cute stuff. Okay? So that is one of the projects that we made. And then the other one I'm going to demonstrate. Got everything all pulled out all over the place here. Let's move these things out of the way too. So this is, I'm going to show you the card. Can you guys see this? Isn't this beautiful? Can you see all the detail? It's kind of hard to see all the detail on this stamp set, but I will tell you, it is part of, this is the Heartfelt Blooms. Heidi, how are you? I'm glad to have you here with us. This is part of, and it's in teeny tiny print. This is a Sale-a-Bration stamp set. So this is one of those stamp sets that you can get for free with a $50 order anytime between now and March 31. And what I learned is this is something called a distinctive stamp. So this is kind of a new line of stamps that Stampin' Up! Is coming out with. And what they did, so they literally got a bouquet of flowers together and then they took a picture of it so you can kind of see all of like the shading and the detail, and then they made a stamp out of it. And I tell you what, it's one thing to see it here and in the stamp set, and it's another thing to ink up that stamp and put it on paper. I can't really explain to you until you do it. You're just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe all the detail. And like I said, all kind of the light and the shading and the dark areas that come out when you stamp with this stamp. So I love this stamp set. So it also comes with some awesome greetings that we can always use more of. One is sending heartfelt thoughts and a thank you, and then a thinking of you. And that's what I used on this one, was the thinking of you. The other thing that we used on this card, well, I did not bring my annual catalog, but I'll tell you, this is part of the Bundle of Love designer series paper. So it's kind of a vanilla with this gold foil on one side, and then on the other side of every one of these pieces is either kind of a pale blue or a pale pink. So it's kind of meant for baby cards, but then on the other side I think it looks, I mean, it's just a beautiful, elegant, they're always like a vanilla with a gold foil and then whatever the print is. So on the opposite of this, it's like a pale pink or a pale blue, and then these are white or vanilla, I can't remember for sure, but every one of them is like that, and you get, I think it's like 3 or 4 sheets of each of them too. No, maybe it's only 2, because you probably get 2 pink and 2 blue, and there are 3 different patterns. So there's this pattern, oops, excuse me, and 2 other patterns. But this paper is just beautiful, and I think this would be great like for wedding cards or maybe anniversary cards too. I obviously used it on this card as a thinking of you. The other thing though that we are using is this awesome, can you guys see in the right light? Ooh, there it is. Excuse me. This is some of the shimmer ribbon that comes in the Sale-a-Bration shimmer ribbon pack. So this one is Calypso Coral, and I wonder, do I have the others? I'm gonna kind of unpack my little box here and see. No, I don't, darn it. I'll show you in the catalog though, so you know. Here's the Heartfelt Blooms Stamp Set. That's in the Sale-a-Bration catalog, right? So free with a $50 order. That stamp set there. And then the other, and it's kind of hidden, I think. It is this shimmer ribbon pack, and it comes in, this is Calypso Coral, that's Bermuda Bay, and that is a basic gray, I think. Yep. And they're in different widths too. So this one is the widest. I think the Bermuda Bay is a 1/4 inch, and then this one is like a 3/8 inch wide, if I'm reading that right. I don't know. Anyway, this one is the widest, and then the other ones are a little bit more narrow than that. But it's just beautiful, like the super shimmery ribbon. You can see they curled up a bunch of the Bermuda Bay ribbon, and it actually tells you. It says, to curl the shimmer ribbon, wrap it around a wood dowel and wet it, dry it, and then use the heat tool and let it cool, and voila, you have all these cute little circly curly cues for your bow. So they probably used the whole bolt of ribbon on that bow, but man, is it cute. So anyway, this is another, can you guys see that little medallion free with a $50 purchase? You can get that ribbon too. So let's make this card, all right? I have been standing up this whole time. I wonder if I can sit down. Do I have everything? I think I do. I might sit down for a second. I'm getting tired, ladies. Okay, here we go. Whoops, excuse me. I need my scissors and my adhesive. Okay, I'm grabbing my chair. Bear with me one sec here. And I do need one more sip of water too. Okay. So to make this card, always scooting everything all over, right? We start with a card base. This is a Calypso Coral card base, right? Here's a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. This is how we started, right? With an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. We cut it in half at 5.5 inches, right? And then we scored it in half at 4.25 inches to make that nice crisp fold on our card, right? Then we have a piece, oh, I can show you guys now. I was kind of going on and on about that, right? I'm gonna put that card right there too. So this is, can you guys see that foil, the gold foil? And then here's the back side, it is. So this is, I think, Blushing Bride, and then the vanilla. You see how the pattern is the same? There are 2 other sheets that have the gold foil on one side, and then with the pale blue, I don't know, either Pool Party or Soft Sky on the other side. Okay. Oh, let me tell you, this measures, this is my standard graduated in 1/4 inch, so this is 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Okay, because this is kind of thick with that foil on the other side, I'm going to use my fast fuse to get this onto my card base and keep it on there well, so it doesn't pop off later, okay? Then I'm going to tell you the dimensions of these. This Calypso Coral piece measures 3 inches by 4.25 inches. So then the Very Vanilla piece layered over top of it measures 2 3/4 by 4 inches. Okay. Now this, we're going to do our stamping now, ladies. So this is that beautiful flower, the bouquet of flowers that Stampin' Up! Took the picture of and made a stamp out of. I think that's so cool. Okay, so I want to get this inked up really well. I am still kind of doing, I'm going to, oops, turn it in my hand. Nice, easy tap, tap, taps, but I'm trying to make sure I got that really well inked. And then I'm going to kind of angle it. Maybe right about there, I'm going to push, so hopefully I get all of the ink. Oh my goodness, there's just something about when you stamp that and you see it for the first time, it's just kind of hard to believe that you can actually do that with a stamp. Okay, so now we can adhere. I'm going to use my snail. I'm going to build this card right up. Okay, I'm going to pop that right on there. And my dimensionals, these are always the thing that, where did they go? There, I think I found them. They get lost, even when we're at class, right? Someone will say, where are the dimensionals? And they're usually like literally right in front of your face. I don't know why they get so lost, but I do it too when I'm at home stamping, right? Okay, so we are gonna peel the backs off of our dimensionals, and we're gonna pop this guy right on here. And I'm gonna try, I feel like I need to stand up now. Let's see. Make sure I get that lined up well. Okay, isn't that beautiful? And I love kind of how that pattern works with the stamp too. Where's my ribbon? Yep, we're gonna do our ribbon next. So this is that shimmer ribbon, the Calypso Coral shimmer ribbon. And I just kind of made like a little loop here, and we can always trim it if we need to. I think it's easiest to just literally run some fast views. And let's see which way. I think that's what I want to do, but I want to make sure you see the loop enough. So I'm going to kind of just lay that on there. Oh yeah, and I need some more adhesive then, kind of over top. And we're going to cover this all up with our sentiment, so you won't even, even if there's some extra adhesive in places, you won't even know it. Strip of vanilla cardstock right here. I almost thought I didn't have it. Okay, again with my Calypso Coral ink, and I've got my Thinking of You stamp. And I guess it doesn't even matter if I do it upside down because I'm going to punch it out. But I think I've got it. Yep, going right side there. Oops, I don't even want to close that up yet though, do I? Because I'm going to put a little bit of ink around the edges. This is the, oh gosh, is it the Pretty Label Punch? I think this is in the annual catalog. So this one we've had for a little while, but it's one that I don't play with that much. But I thought it worked well on this card. So punch that guy out. Now I've got my little, I cut up my sponges, I don't know, in 6 or 8 pieces and put a little tabby on them with, do you see, that's my punch. Put that on there to have something to hold on to. And I'm just gonna kind of add a little bit of ink around the edges of this. So when you order these sponges, I think you get 3 of them. So you could have little sponges for about, what would that be, 18 of them if you did 6 out of each one, right? Okay, close that guy up. Gonna put some dimensionals on the back of him. And then there's one last little bit that we're gonna do after we add the Thinking of You to our card, right? Then these are the Subtles enamel shapes, because this is a Calypso Coral color. So they come in like kind of a small circle, a little bit larger circle, and then the hearts and the stars in all 10 of the Subtles colors. I didn't bring them all out because I tend to fling them everywhere. But basically you can just, there's a glue dot on the back of these, so you can just kind of pick that up and put it right on there. And there you go. So isn't that a cute card? I mean, wouldn't someone who's kind of going through a rough time love to receive a Thinking of You card like this? I think it would be pretty awesome myself. So what else do I have to tell you guys about? Oh, I know. Okay, so now that everybody, I'm sure, has totally fallen in love with the Heartfelt Blooms Stamp Set, I'm really pumping this up, ladies, okay? Because, where's my little sheet? Oh, shoot. Okay, you know what? Cross this out because I changed it. I had been doing $50 orders, and let me tell you what, I haven't had any online orders yet through Facebook Live, so I'm changing it. Oh, god darn it. Nope, that's not right. Hold on, I gotta go get my sheet. Give me 1 sec, because I printed it out and I think it's still on the printer. Where is it? going to be more organized about this time, and then here we go. I'm still like crazy. Okay, so this is the deal. Like I said, I changed it. If you put in a minimum $30 order online, and when I say shop online, go to my website right here at amysuzanne.stampinup.net. That's how you shop online, right? Amy Suzanne with a Z and 2 N's .stampinup.net. Shop on there. Use this host code. So when you use the host code, shop online, basically you put all your item numbers in. When you're done shopping, you go look at your shopping cart, I think, view your shopping cart, I think it says. And down in the top or the bottom left corner, there's a place to put a host code in. So use this host code right here, which you can always find on my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com. Okay. When you do that and order at least $30 by this Wednesday at midnight, you get, and I'm going to send all of these, right? I'm going to send this card, and then I'm going to send, let me get these out here, all 3, even though I only demonstrated this card, I'm going to send you all 3 of these note cards and envelopes, right? If you put that minimum $30 order in online by Wednesday at midnight. So you get all of these projects, plus, oh my gosh, you get your name in the drawing for the Heartfelt Blooms Stamp Set, which is a stamp set that we used on that card that I just demonstrated. So it is such an awesome deal. Then, if you bump up your order to $50, you always get a free embellishment from me every time you spend at least $50 online and use the host code. Plus, it's Sale-a-Bration right now, so you get a free Sale-a-Bration choice too. So it's an awesome time to put an order in, right? Plus, and I know I keep saying this, but you guys are killing me. I totally want to give one of these away, and I'm going to do it right like on my Facebook Live. So if you put an order in, spend at least $30, your name goes in the drawing to get this Heartfelt Bloom stamp set. Because not a lot of people are ordering online right now. Your chances are really, really, really good. You could have your name in the drawing. Maybe you're only one of like 1 or 2, not many people, right? So chances are really good you could win this stamp set. In addition to getting all these projects for free, right? So make sure you do that, okay? I just want to give this stuff away, and I'm dying because I haven't been able to yet. So help me out, ladies, and put that online order in so I can give that stamp set away and send these projects out to everybody. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you were inspired today. Make sure you check back with me. I'm every Friday at 11:30 Eastern Time. We do our Facebook Live. If there's anything you want to hear about, leave a comment. Let me know. I would love for you to share this video. I'd love to reach as many people as we can. Lots of good and fun information in here. So thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you guys all have a great Friday and a great weekend, and be safe out there with all this snow and ice right now. Okay? Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.